Welcome to the JAMODI podcast. We are all surrounded by amazing coaches and leaders. So let's get an inside look at not just what they do, but how they do what they do. After all, becoming the best versions of ourselves is JAMODI, just a matter of doing it. Coaches, the JAMODI podcast is powered by Shoot 360. The future of basketball has arrived in Dallas-Fort Worth. Shoot 360 combines the latest sports technology with the fundamentals of basketball skill development. The result is a one-of-a-kind video game-like basketball program designed to improve your shooting, dribbling, and passing. Visit shoot360dfw.com to learn more and register for your free 1-hour workout evaluation. Shoot 360, the future of basketball is here. So after I've ranted and raved, for about 20 minutes there, how long, what is one of your favorite culture building activities?
I know you just kind of got it with a little bit, but to me, we do shell every day. And it's not just for defense. To me, it's everything we preach is involved in that drill in some way, both offense and defense. Whether you're taking a charge and your teammates go and sprint to pick them up, whether you hit a shot offensively, pointing your passer, the communication piece is huge, talking to your teammates, those kind of things. To me, that's one drill that we try to do now. We won't do it in the off season. It's more, skill, trying to get better. But when we get rolling, we do shell every day for 10 minutes just to.
Are you primarily a man-to-man team?
Man, we had that conversation today. It's to me, I've always been a man-to-man guy. That's just what we've always been. But I think now it's you got to be multiple. And there's some teams and there's some great man-to-man coaches. I was very fortunate. I got to work with Coach Durant at Chisholm Show for a year.
Nice.
And before then, we were big time man-to-man most of the time. And when he got there, I said, "All right, Coach, what's the secret? Show me the secret of 3-2."
That's right.
And there's a lot of ways to do it. But I think with shell, it's more of a mindset than anything.
Yeah.
Of being tough, being physical, and getting us going that way.
Coach, I used shell as an example, but it could have been anything really especially in the spring. And especially in the spring. It's all just personalities. Like, at Faith, we're going to run and gun and have some fun, but also the idea is in the spring, building them up to be the best player for their select teams as possible. And also too, helping their timeout, because I think as coaches, we're guilty of, we have our time with them and we do things. Oh yeah. But by the way, when you leave, shoot 300 threes. Well, crap. When do they do schoolwork? When do they chill? When do they be a kid? When do they go to select practice? So try to help them with that. But this time, the fall and definitely in season, like shell is great just for man-to-man defense. It's like dribble drive for any offense that you run. It's the offense behind what you're doing. It's those concepts. For sure. Man-to-man is the defense behind anything else that you do, even the 3-2 zone, which I happen to love. And you're right. There's so many ways to do that, but you still have to have those principles. But what I love about what you said is taking something like shell, but really using it as a way to work on your entire culture. I think that's great.
And what's great is that the kids ask for it because they compete, they get after it. It is part of our culture, like I said, because it's theirs. They own it and they have fun with it. They enjoy it. And we want our practices. The expectations, we got enthusiasm, we got energy, we got effort every single day. And shell, it gets it out. It gets it out of them.
Well, do you mind kind of just going through what are your what's the way that you run it, even though it could change maybe day to day, and then what are the layers, the order of layers that you take through it?
So really, it's pretty basic. We go 4 guys on offense. We go corner, wing and wing, and then we got defenders at the elbows, at the blocks. I'm underneath the basket, or coach underneath the basket. We chop our feet, we throw it out there, we just go play. And if we stop it. If you didn't jump to the ball, you're not seeing both.
So it's primarily live.
We go live. Yeah, we go live. Now we'll break it down in the fall and once practice gets going. But really, it's a way to just get going and competing. And it's an offense as well. Like, hey, I'm not penetrating. Let's replace right there. Or hey, the dude's staring at the ball. Back cut.
Yep.
But again, for us, it's more of it's not your traditional shell where it's just offensive stationary and we're moving
ball.
Yeah,
Wall.
Yeah, it's more that we get it. It's 10 minutes of competing and getting after it.
I love that. Yeah, that's good because you could take that philosophy 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, disadvantage games, small advantage games. The beauty of our small sided games, the beauty of all of those is it's 2-sided. You're learning how to scramble defensively, and just sometimes defenses comes down to you just got to make it work. You got to figure it out quickly. Life's not perfect, and you got to make it right. And those games really help a ton. I love that, Coach.
Yeah, and it's we like I said, we break it down, but then when we really get after is when we go live, and and then if it's if someone doesn't rotate, we'll stop it and say, hey man, hey, you got to help right here, or your feet on this closeout. We don't want it to go middle, whatever it is. But really, we want to see them compete and do those things. Part of our culture as far as communication and like I said, pointing your passer, picking up teammates, taking charges, diving on the floor, those kind of things. And I think it's a great way for your practice to kind of get going.
Yeah,
we'll start out our practices with our skill work, and then we'll go right to shell right after our skill work, and then go from whether it's dummy offense or working on zone work, whatever it is after our show.
Coach, you do show work like that every day. I'm fully on board with that. No problem at all. I take back. No, I don't think I said anything bad about your show.
No. It's
yeah.
But again, it's in the season. It's in the fall. I'm with you in the spring for sure.
We're not diving for loose balls in the spring. Thank you for checking out today's episode. Please take a moment to subscribe to this podcast, share it with your fellow coaches, and find us on social media for what's coming up next on the JAMODI podcast. It's just a matter of doing it.